Pata.
I came from over here.
My humble greetings. How may I help you?
The herbalist Kunhuta sent me. I'm here because of the ghost.
You don't look like you know a thing about ghosts. Why didn't she come herself? Why did she send someone so young instead? Do you know anything at all about exorcisms?
She was in too much pain to make the journey. But you can trust me. I know what I'm doing.
You'd better. Well, get to work then.
There's a few things I need to know first.
I'd rather you just got on with it. But I don't suppose I've...
What exactly's been going on?
It happens at night. Every night now an apparition comes to me and I can't get a wink of sleep. I can't take it anymore.
Whose ghost is it?
His name was Alois and he had a farm not far from Ledechko. A few years ago, his farmhouse burned down with him in it.
I've heard that people who die such horrible deaths seldom rest in peace. Why do you think he chose you of all people?
How am I supposed to know? Maybe because we're neighbours. We grew up together as children.
I suppose that makes sense. Where is Alois buried? For the exorcism, I'll need flowers from his grave.
He's laid to rest in the Sasau cemetery by the wall. His grave is... I've been there a few times for a visit. The first day he appeared,
I know everything I need to know.
Then for God's sake, perform the ritual as soon as possible. Good luck then.
My respects to you.
I've been sent by Captain Bernard. He says you have Cuman marauders here.
Ah, so it was you Bernard was speaking of. Well, the Cumans are marauding, that's for sure. Sir Divish did declare a decent reward for taking the bastards down.
Is that because the locals are too frightened?
No, they're more than willing to try. It's just they don't seem to make it back again. But I'll pay you your reward if you can bring me proof you've killed the camp leader. They wear peculiar...
All right, I'll see to it. I'd like to improve...
Certainly.
Well... Can we trade?
If you've got the...
See you later.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Hé, mit csinálsz ott? Hé, ott van! Vigyázz! Vigyázz! Látom az ellenséget!
Itt épp egy malacka tévedt a disznóülésre.
Vigyázó! Ott van egy a szemetek körül! Vigyázzatok vele! Ja! Mi a szar volt az?
Mi az? Mi csak? Mi bújt itt elő?
Látom az ellenséget!
Riadó! Ott van egy a szemetek közül! Vigyázzatok vele!
Élvezem.
Ott
Vigyázz!
mi? Látják?
Te! Itt fogsz nekem, pityereg! Mi van? Csak nem fáj? Jól van.
Na, hogy a fasz? Na, mi van? Csak nem hagy el a messzet.
Nesze!
Ha! Hey! Na, bassza meg! Itt vagyok. Kurva élet!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, people.
I've taken care of that camp.
Have you brought me proof?
Here it is.
Good work. Well done. I've received another report. Some folk were ambushed by the Talbot Creek on the way towards Ujits.
All right, I'll take a look around. I have some trophies.
Show me. They deserved it.
Yeah.
Ah. Shit.
Sod off.
Ah.
Why are you waking me? Go away.
Ah. No. Clear off. Let me sleep. Ah. Shit. Sod off. Ah.
Why are you waking me? Go away.
The miller in Ledechko would be happy to meet you.
You really found work for us?
Of course. I couldn't bear to look at those sour faces of yours a moment longer.
Thanks, Henry. Only...
What?
the reward we talked about, well, we haven't got 2 groschen to rub together.
Nah, that doesn't matter. You'll pay me when you have it.
That we will. Stop by and visit us in a week. We'll pay you back as soon as we get our first wage.
I'd like you to teach...
Certainly.
I'm interested in more advanced...
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay... Good luck, then.
Pour me one.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and quicksilver for the the other part?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining.
One beer for me.
They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
Please bring me something to eat.
Here we are.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the 3rd time this month they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
What do you need quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game?
Why not?
May the Lord watch over you.
Ja. Varu bych sad dobré mýval, nechodíval, díval bych šenkéru.
God save.
I'd like to make you...
Uh-huh.
I'll certainly need a physician to treat my wound.
I'm sure you'll be take care.
He loses his way, to the forge he flies. I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
Do you ever work with copper here?
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Zach from the monastery craftsman's yard has bought out all the copper.
What can you tell me about the Sasau blacksmiths?
There's too many of us, I'll tell you that for free. This is only a small town. There's Zach, who has the forge in the craftsman's yard and mostly works on the construction of the church. And then, apart from me, there's Master Armourer Otter of Ramstein.
Tell me more about Zach.
Don't have much time for him myself. He knows his craft, no question. But he seems to think his son, Vitus, will be a master armourer in Prague one day.
My father was a blacksmith, and I expect he thought much the same about me. That's how fathers are, isn't it?
Of course, any man should be proud of his boy. But Zach makes pride a sin. That's why he's...
Can you tell me something about...
Well now, there's a master to look up to. He's worked for the lords of Kunstadt and for the richest townsfolk of Prague.
If you don't mind my asking, what brings him here?
The same as draws all reasonable people. He's enjoying the peace and...
What are Zach and Master Otter arguing about?
Zach had his boy Vitus trained as an armourer in Kuttenberg, and he wanted to buy out Otter's place for him. Except that Otter's a proud man. How would it have looked? A master armourer giving way to a young whippersnapper who's barely let go of his mother's skirts? And they've been arguing ever since. Well, Zach mostly. He badmouths Otter every chance he gets.
That will be all. Thank you. They say you're the best blacksmith in the whole region. That metal you've tempered never breaks.
Ah, nothing but old wives' tales. Of course some of my pieces have broken, but only ever here, at the smithy.
No one's ever returned anything for you to rework, though, have they?
Not that I recall, but I can't remember everything.
Father was a blacksmith all my life. He always stoked up the furnace till it roared gently, and you could smell the heated iron. Then he plunged it into the water, and that was that.
Fine words, and no mistake. I do it a little differently. I heat until the metal is 2-3 shades short of bright yellow. I ease up on the bellows, and after a Lord's Prayer and a Hail Mary, off it goes into the water.
It's strange to think that I'll never help him out with it again. Our forge will stay burned out forever, unless I go back to the trade myself.
It would be a shame not to, lad. Working iron is a worthwhile thing. Godly. It makes life easier for...
Thank you. It was good.
Maybe you'll have the good fortune.
I'd like to ask you about...
And I'd say I've nothing much to tell you.
Let's stop talking about... And when you quench the...
Well, that depends. I heat it up again after that, but not so it starts to glow. I just hold it like this at the edge.
You quench twice?
Yes, although there's less quenching needed.
And how does that help?
I don't rightly know. I found out about it by chance. I got caught short, needed to piss so bad, I left the rod resting by the furnace by mistake.
Do you pull teeth?
Oh, it doesn't give me any pleasure, but someone has to do it.
Well, I have a customer here.
Bring him in. I'll go and get my pliers.
Good luck to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm honoured that you...
You must be that lucky fellow everyone's talking about.
Lady Luck has been good to me lately, sure enough.
People say that you get help from a lucky charm.
Is that not allowed?
No, it is. It just interests me, that's all.
Why?
I'll buy it from you.
You want to buy my cat paw?
No, I'm not. I'll buy it.
See? May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah.
Onions that'll even make your man cry like a little lass. Come and
Jesus
buy some.
Good men, good wives, come have a look. Don't be shy.
I went to look for those items you...
Splendid! Splendid!
One cat paw for luck?
Marvelous! Let's just hope it brings us luck as well.
That will be all for now.
Cabbage.
May the Lord watch over you.
Green cabbage.
Salami, sausages, lard of all kinds and
Ah, I found it. Now to pick the flowers. Right. Now back to Drahamira so I can get this thing over with.